Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations. In today's video, we're going to be diving back into some Cookie Run Kingdom, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a PvP composition and build that hopefully can help you guys climb up some additional tiers before this season officially ends in 2 days. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so as I mentioned in the intro, this season is actually going to be ending in 2 days and 11 hours of the time of me recording this video. What that exactly means for anybody that doesn't know is that wherever your rank is when the season officially ends in this amount of time, then that's going to be what rewards you're going to get. So you can see here, currently I'm in Masters 4. I'm in the top 80% of players in the game. I'm going to be getting 16,000 crystals and 1,600 medals if the season was to end right now at this very moment. That's what my current rank is. That's what I'm going to get. With that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in here to the composition that I'm currently building, and now one that you're going to inevitably see right now at Masters and above. A lot of top tier players are utilizing this comp, and I think it's actually going to be a composition that we'll see in the next season when it officially starts. Naturally, we're going to be running Hollyberry. We've got the brand new Frost Queen. We've got Sea Fairy. We're going to be featuring Parfait. And we're going to be featuring Cotton, because if you guys don't know, you can only utilize 3 Ancients or 3 Legendaries or a mix of only 3 right now, because the Dev Sisters just added this, the last update, that you cannot run all 4. The two Legendaries and the 2 Ancients that are currently available in the game. With that being said, we're not running Pure Vanilla Cookie anymore. We have swapped out Pure Vanilla. Pure Vanilla's actually dropped down to S tier for me in my PvP, tier list. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. But that's going to be the reason why we're running Cotton and running Parfait, to hopefully make up for Pure Vanilla. With that being said, guys, we've got 3 individual treasures here. We're going to be running, obviously, the Old Pilgrim Scroll for the additional attack. We're going to be running the Jelly Watch. Well, I guess the next one we're going to be running is going to be the Shining Feather for the individual revive of the first cookie that has fallen. And then last but not least, we are going to be running the Squishy Jelly Watch for the decrease in cooldown reduction. So again, very nice. You could easily swap out the Revive Feather for the Gatekeeper's Ghost Horn if you're looking for additional defense. Now, in my opinion, I will tell you guys, for my composition, or this composition specifically, I think the Revive Feather offers a little bit more to the team comp versus just running additional defense, in my opinion. However, if you are lower level or lower tiers, maybe the overall defense horn will come in handy more versus the Revive Feather, because if your cookies are kind of low and it revives one of those, then it might not really make a difference or even change the entire battle utilizing that treasure. So you might as well stick with the higher percentage of defense versus just reviving somebody that doesn't really matter. With that being said, though, guys, let's dive in here. Take a look at Cotton's overall toppings. Cotton, for me, I'm currently running on a mixed set. I'm running 2 Swift Chocolates, and I'm running 3 Solid Almonds. This is going to allow Cotton to have as much damage resistance as I possibly can to add to her overall survivability when it comes to, getting hit by enemy comps. And not only that, the additional cooldown reduction here is going to be able to give us at least 11.4 that we've got via the set and the individual substats to hopefully allow Cotton to utilize the skill as often as possible. Keep in mind here, you could potentially change this up and you could run a full Solid Almond set, or you can run a full Swift Chocolate set. But I do find those a lot harder to run because you are going to be needing more in the substats of the opposite. So if you're running a full Swift Chocolate set, for instance, yeah, you're going to have a lot of cooldown to utilize Cotton's skill, but you're going to be lacking on things like additional attack, and not only that, the additional damage resistance to stay alive longer. Same thing goes for the damage resist set or the Solid Almond set. You can obviously run it, but if you do, you're going to be potentially lacking on the additional cooldown and the additional attack that you could absolutely be utilizing on Cotton. That's why I'm running a mixed set. Now, diving into the second cookie we've got here, and that's going to be Parfait Cookie. Once again, very, very similar to my Cotton cookie. I'm actually going to be running the exact same thing. I'm running 2 Swift Chocolates, and I'm running 3 Solid Almonds. Once again, here, the Solid Almonds are just going to be adding to the overall survivability of Parfait to keep her alive as much as possible, to utilize her individual healing and the debuff resistance buff that she applies to all of my allies to allow the stun that hits them to basically last a shorter amount of time. The Swift Chocolates here obviously are going to add to the overall cooldown reduction. And then as far as individual substats go, I am not doing too bad on this set. I mean, I've got, just from utilizing these 3 Solid Almonds and these 2 Swifts, I already got 22.6% of damage resistance, 6.6% of attack, which doesn't really matter. And then we've also got the 9.5 of cooldown. But what's also really nice, because this is PvP, I've also got 3.8 crit resist, which again is not terrible substat to have. It's not going to be obviously the #1, but it does help and come into play when it comes to the overall arena. Alrighty, so now officially diving in here to my Sea Fairy cookie, let's check them out. So for my Sea Fairy specifically, I'm using a mixed set. And now one of the biggest reasons is because I was not fortunate enough to run a full Searing Raspberry set, for instance, and still achieve the cooldown topping that I needed, right? So if you don't already know, Sea Fairy needs, I believe it's an 11.8% of the cooldown in order for your Sea Fairy to go off within the 4 seconds of the match starting. And the reason why this is crucial is because that's pretty much how everybody's building their Sea Fairy. And if you don't build your Sea Fairy that way, the enemy Sea Fairy will inevitably go first at that 4-second mark. And most of the time when you are in a battle, if their enemy Sea Fairy goes first, it can easily become a loss for you. And not only that, it's going to be very tough for you to make a comeback from all that initial burst damage. So like I said, absolutely need to make sure that you're hitting 11.8% in cooldown. For me, that made sure that I was running 2 Swift Chocolates and 3 Searing Raspberries. The 3 Searing Raspberries, the nice part about it is it does have a 3% attack bonus. So absolutely run 3 Searing Raspberries and not 3 Swift Chocolates, because if you guys don't know, you have to have a full 5 set in order for you to complete the Swift Chocolate set. So that's going to be the reason why I'm running a mix set. Not only that, here you can also take a look at that I do have additional attack, so that's what's really nice with those Searing Raspberries. And then you can see that I have been able to achieve at least 12.2% damage resist, which again is not going to be very high, but it's not bad. And then obviously we do have the additional 7.1% crit resist, which again is not going to be a terrible substat to have, and it does add into just overall when it comes to the arena. But like I said, definitely running the mix set for me personally has been the best that I can achieve when it comes to substats. The next one up that we've got here, we're going to take a look at, and that's going to be Holly Berry. This one's super easy to understand. We're going to be running a full solid almond set. Solid almonds are the best way to go for Holly. She is a defense unit. She's going to be taking in a ton of damage because she's at the front line and because her skill has some sort of a taunt or focus ability. So naturally, enemies are going to target her. And not only that, just running a full amount of damage resistance is going to allow her to stay alive longer. You can see that via my substats here. We got 39% damage resistance, which is absolutely awesome, dude. That is where we want to be. We do have a couple of wasted substats. We've got 2% and 1.1% in crit and even HP, and then even defense has a 5.4%. Those would have been better if they were rolled, in my opinion, into, you know, one of the PvP stats. So either the additional attack, damage resistance, the cooldown, the crit resistance, debuff resistance, something like that. But at the end of the day, it's not the worst when it comes to substats. As long as we are getting as close as we possibly can to 40% or above, that is going to be the sweet spot for Holly Berry. Alrighty, and then last but not least, here we're going to be taking a look at my brand new Frost Queen Legendary Cookie, guys. Now, for me, I got really lucky when it comes to my individual toppings and substats, because I was able to run a full Searing Raspberry set, which is an attack set. And the reason why I was able to achieve this and why I'm lucky is because check out my cooldown. You absolutely need to tie up your Sea Fairy and your Frost Queen to go one after the other. And so for me, I'm using Sea Fairy at 4 seconds. After this stun is ended on the individual enemy cookies, then that's when my Frost Queen is going to be rolling out the freeze. Very nice here because it basically just extends the enemy's immobilization, allowing them not to do anything for a certain amount of time, hopefully allowing my team to kill off a couple of their cookies, and then hopefully we just, you know, inevitably win the battle. With that being said, though, guys, once again, just make sure you time it up with whatever your Sea Fairy is. If your Sea Fairy is going at that 4-second mark, then obviously I would run and make sure your cooldown for your Frost Queen is a little bit slower than that, but not too slow, because you want to make sure that they are going, you know, obviously one after the other. And then obviously when it comes to individual substats, with this build specifically, we are running as much as we possibly can into attack. You can see we're at 52.1% in attack with a total power of 181,000. Again, very good. I just got super lucky when it comes to, you know, running Frost Queen on a full Searing Raspberry set, because a lot of people do end up having to run the mix set like I have on Sea Fairy, the 2 Swifts, and then the 3 Searing Raspberries to get at least the first set bonus, so that you can take advantage of as much attack as possible, but you're really trying to hit that cooldown mark when it comes to a stat, and I just got lucky with the individual Searing Raspberries. Alrighty, so with that being said here, guys, let's show you the work or the magic in action. We've got Okay, this is interesting. Can we clap this one? All right, so 558,000. Our treasures are a lot better than their treasures, but I don't know. 558,000 to 708,000. All right, let's jump in here and see. I don't even know what they're running. They're running a pure vanilla and a black raisin, and they're also in Masters 4. All right, let's slow it down here. You can see Sea Fairy goes off first, pops off. Then right afterwards, I've got the Frost popping off here as well to hold them into a freeze or an immobilized state. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We might have bit off a little bit more than we can chew. Come on, Sea Fairy. Can we get it? Can we get it? Cotton, Parfait, save us. The 1 minute marker might... Ooh, Frost Queen is dead. That might be a win for them, man. That might be a win for them. I don't know if we're going to have enough damage with our Sea... Oh, we might. Can we do it? Can we do it? Sea Fairy, 100% damage. Oh, I think we got it. Yes. I think we got it, dude. Let's go. Already now officially, let's jump in here and do one more battle, guys. Check this out. So I just did a refresh here. They're currently in Masters 3. They do have 702,000 attack power. I only have 558,000. Not only that, our treasures are a slightly better. I mean, I'm talking about ever so slightly. I know their attack scroll is 4 levels lower, but the revive is at 7, almost close to 9. They are running a sorbet shark, so I'm actually kind of nervous here. I'm very nervous to see if we can actually get the win. They all are running a full level 60 team, and they're a higher master rank than me. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's run this at 1.5 speed. Ooh, they're running Pom Pom. I don't know. Ooh, can we even get this win, dude? I don't even know. I don't even know if we can. They might be able to beat us just with Pom Pom alone. And the reason why I say that is because Pom Pom, dude, is absolutely an insane tank, dude. Insane. And they're running Cotton, which allows, which basically heals minions. Come on, Sea Fairy. We got the... Oh, we got the win! 60... We're 65,000th. Just beat the 26,000th team, dude. Let's go. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that gives you guys a better understanding of this team composition. I just wanted to get in here, show you guys the composition, and not only that, I wanted to just give you guys a heads up that the season is going to be officially resetting in 2 days. So you want to make sure you get into the arena right now if you haven't done so all season long and grind out as many tiers as possible in the next 2 days, because you don't want to miss out on these free crystals. I'm going to tell you that right now. And with the ability to buy ancients now in the individual metal shop, guaranteed on rotation, you absolutely need those additional metals, so you can be buying those every single time they are available. As always, guys, let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, guys. We've literally got a link provided down below in the description. We've got over, almost 6,000 players right now that all play Cookie Run Kingdom. If you're looking for an awesome community to hang out, or maybe you just have some questions or need some help, we're always there to help you. With that being said, though, as always, I will see you guys on the next one.